Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Let me start out by saying I would never contact anyone, so be safe, people. If there's any information you'd like, you can find it down below. All right, my name is Alea, and I have to say I've been doing this for a long time, but I've never been on social media, so um, please excuse me if I stick my foot in my mouth several times. All right, let's get started with your reading. These cards are the Wizard's deck. Love them. Very explanatory. And so we're going to pick 3 cards for you. And basically, and I don't read upside down normally. All right, this is basically who you are at this point in time. We all change. We have certain things that stay the same and certain things that don't. This is the, if you can see it any closer, this is Temperance. Temperance has, she has 2 cups, you'll notice, and the original Rider-Waite, they were pouring from one cup to the other. And in this one, she has the infinity sign, and she's pouring them both in the infinity. Whether you're male or female, this is a card that the water is coming from universal consciousness, okay? And so it also means to wait. You know how you temper metal or something or other. So it means at this point in time right now, you have to wait, or you're in a waiting mode. Sorry, you don't really know what to do. But usually this is a sign that the universe is giving you something. Actually, it's a wonderful card. So this is where you're at right now. This is where you have been, and this is a card, you'll notice it's the 6 of Swords, and they are running away from a situation. She's holding on to a child. Doesn't necessarily mean a child. It can be some venture, a relationship. It can mean anything. And usually this is the universe taking you away from the situation. And you'll notice that it has little stars and glowing behind her. It also means that you're protected since you walked away from this situation. But in all reality, also, it means that, I think you were being taken out of this situation. That's what the stars and the glow are. So the situation wasn't quite good, and so you left the situation. Oops, sorry. But you are being protected. And now this one is the 2 of Pentacles, and you have a choice. Right now, you're not sure which way to go or what to do. So you see she's balancing 2 pentacles, but also she's sitting on a lily pad. And the lily pads usually, if you've ever been around, excuse me, there's my foot in my mouth. Lily pads, they're kind of wobbly when you step on them or try to step on them. All right, so this is where you're at this point in time. This is really who you are. And these cards are lovely. I really love them. All right, let's get the Moonology. And this is what am I trying to say? Moonology manifestation. All right. This is attuned to the divine. And both of these cards are telling you that the universe is here with you. This is wait. But the universe is giving you something, but it's helping you wait. You have to wait until divine timing. And then right here, this card from another deck is telling you attuned to the divine. So what I'm trying to say is, I think it's also telling you wait. The universe is trying to give you something, but you have to kind of tune into the divine to get it. So you have to wait until everything is right. And now also on the moon is always mysterious because we never can see the backside of the moon. So we don't really know what's there. So anytime you have the moon in your cards, now these are all cards of moon, it's things you don't know. And you'll notice the moon is dark. It's got a little glow around it, but you need to tune in a little bit more to get, to find out what you need to do. It's a divine card, actually, and so is Temperance. Now this one, which goes along with leaving a situation, this is take a breather. You've just come out of something and you've gotten away from it. Also, you're protected, and I think you've been taken out of this situation. But you'll notice the moon is half dark and half light, and so it's like you're a little bit illuminated, but you don't know everything. And you see, she's like celebrating, like, ah, she's just got her arms open, and she's happy that she's free. The water she's in signifies emotions. So she's in, and the water's not real rough, but she looks real happy. So you were just happy to be out of this situation. But you do need to take a slight breather. Oops. Okay. And if I can get it focused, find the balance. And you'll see here, this is a Libra symbol, okay? And it means that, of course, there is balance there. But there again, we have the moon. Now, the moon is glowing at this point in time. So there are some things you can see, and you are working to find your balance. After there's balance again. Oh my gosh. 2 different decks, balance and balance. I love doing the cards like this because one card defines the other one a little bit better. But these are 2 different decks, as I said. This one also is balance and choice, and this one is balance also, probably meaning choice too. So you've got a road to go down. You've got a path, but you have to find the balance between these 2 mountains and find what you're looking for here in the moon that you don't know. Okay, lovely cards. Oops, I don't read upside down. I have my whole deck upside down. Sorry. Okay, so here we are with you have to wait, and something's being given to you, and then again attuned to the divine, and now we've got power. And what you see in this card, maybe I can bring it a little closer here. You see, it looks like in her hands she's got electricity or something powerful in her hands. Here's a star over here that has an orb around it or a glow around it, and the moon, you see, there's the moon glowing also. So you were given something by the universe, but the timing isn't right or wasn't quite right. And then you're still having to tune in to the divine to figure out the timing and what all you need to do. But you've been given power. This is amazing. I love this. Very powerful cards. This is a major arcana. And these are, I know these are not tarot cards, but they are telling you the same thing. Wow. Okay, let's get these 3 together. All right, and this, oh my gosh. You've got a card of balance over here. You've got 1 card of balance here. You've got another card of balance here. You really need balance. This is what, and these are all 3 different decks telling you you need balance. This is really amazing. So something's out of whack with your probably emotions and your thinking. You're going too far in one direction, and then maybe too far in another direction. So you need to find the perfect balance. Don't be angry all the time, or don't be don't have a loss of self-confidence. You have to work on yourself here, and these are cards of deep research. Search in yourself. You're going to have to look a lot. You're going to have to sit down, take some time for yourself, and figure out where it, if and you know, here's the thing, you know, a lot of times that you're way out of balance. You feel it. You're very sensitive, but you have to bring yourself back in balance. You see her head's in the clouds. She doesn't know what to do. There again, we have the moon, and part of it's in the dark and part of it's glowing. So you've got to bring yourself in balance. 3 different decks all saying the same thing. You really need balance. Okay. And these are the, trying to think what these are. They're ancestor cards. Okay. So, this is Fire Guardian, and it's Ignite Your Passion. And that, there again, you see right here, you have to wait. I don't think you know exactly what to do, because here's your other card. You've got to attune. You don't know exactly what to do. You've got a lot of power, and a Fire Guardian would have a lot of power, but you've got to find out what you want to do. You've got to find your passion and use it. There again, that's balance. You just don't know at this time. Sit down, take some time, and this is my suggestion. A lot of times, something that you've wanted to do, but you thought it was so fantastical, oh, that's not, get real, I couldn't do that. But you can. You have the power to do it. You just have to sit down, figure it out, and realize the universe has been trying to tell you this, but you just refuse to believe it. There's something inside you with a lot of power. You just have been sitting down and not knowing what to do. Well, do I go here? Do I do that? What do I do? I don't believe I could do that. You've got to stop that. Okay, let's see about this one. And this is the Traveler. I can move it a little closer. Move in a new direction. There we go. There we go. Ignite your passion. You have to figure out what you really want to do, and then you've got to make a decision to go for it. Here we have leaving the situation, some situation that was bad for you, taking a breather, and then you just don't know what to do. But now, once you make this decision, you have the power right here to do this. Move into a new direction, wherever you want to go, mentally or physically. We always start to move first in our own mind and make decisions, and that's what you need. Your balance is way off, so you've got to begin to make some decisions on your own. You've got to do some soul searching and figure out, what do you really want to do? Because trust me, you have the power to do it. You just don't know it. Balance, balance, and balance. Oh, I didn't read this last card for you. I'm so sorry. This is Find Your Balance, another Find Your Balance, as I was saying. But this one is gratitude, okay? And the way, when our mind is really, it's just so disturbed we can't figure out what to do, the way you end that, the only way you can end that is to find something to be grateful for. You can't have 2 thoughts in the same place at the same time, 2 different thoughts. It doesn't work. Same thing in reality. So you have to replace all the problems and the thinking that's caused the imbalances. You have to replace it with gratitude. That's the only thing that works. And you'll notice over here, the half of the moon you can't even see, and the other half is bright. So you have things to really be grateful for. The thing is, put that there. Well, wait a minute, I don't know what to do, but hey, I've got I don't know if it's a brand new car or an old car that's still working. I can pay my rent, or whatever you decide to be grateful for. It's a beautiful day. family or whatever, but there's always something to be grateful for, and that's how you break this imbalance, always. And now this card on top of it, let's see if I can get it in the, it's dream and journey. Wow. You got this card right here, traveler, take a new direction, and this is dream and journey. The thing is, you have to dream. If you want to go somewhere, you always have to figure out, do you want to go? Where do you want to go? That has to start. All journeys start in your mind. So they're telling you, you know, get some balance, be grateful for some things, and then you can replace some of that disruptive thinking, and then you can figure out what you want to do. Personally, I think you may be going on a journey, and I think you're really going to enjoy that. Okay, let me see, which deck was this? That was the ancestors. This is spirit guides, animal spirits, something like that. Okay, we'll put this one here, and this one here. All right, so right now, I can get this all in the camera. Sea otter, happiness. Be the master of playful love. No, sorry, I got to move it a little closer. Playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Now, see, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck because it's always so happy. Anytime anybody sees a little otter, we're happy. You just unconditionally smile at them, even seeing it on TV. So what it's saying now is it's time for you. Just think about happy things. You know, little sea otters, something else that makes you happy. I don't know. Watch a comedian, watch something that makes you happy on TV. But just think how grateful you are just to have the happiness. So I think it's just wonderful. Put that in your mind instead of all this pain you are going through. And this is so lovely. I mean, this is, you've got the power to do it. You know, you fire guardian, ignite your passion, be happy about something. Find something to make yourself happy with. And then there again, attuned to the divine. And the universe is trying to help you. The universe wants you to be as happy as you can be. Believe it or not, you've been through some things, but it wasn't the universe's fault. We choose to do our own path, have our own path. But now it's time to be happy. It's time to figure out what you want to do and be happy about it. And now these cards, there again, you've gotten out of the situation. Okay, you had to take a breather. Let's see if I can get him. You're in your head too much. It's time to move in a new direction, and this is what you've got. This is Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. There again, this card over here is telling you, right here, the universe is giving this to you. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. And boy, I mean, one card after another from another deck. And this one is, you've got the power. Focus. Be happy. You have the power. Just find what you want to do. Find your happiness. Wow. Okay. We started out with balance and balance again. Then just find something when your mind is going crazy. Find something to be happy about. Doesn't matter. Just like I said, find something to be happy with the otters or something else. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. And then dream your journey. Dog friend. A dog is always very loyal. That's what they do. That's who they are. I can show you there. Trying to lower it down, so let me read it to you a little bit, see if you can see it. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. You can't lie about this, people. These are different decks, but even in this deck, it's two different cards. You need to be happy. You got to find your happiness. Whatever it is, go for it. Instead of sitting in that chair or wherever you sit, you know, make a decision to do something that really makes you happy, that you've always wanted to do. Love these cards. All right, now we have the portal. I don't know what the whole name of this is. This is landing, and you'll notice that the sun is shining out here, and she just landed, but she didn't land on that side, okay? So you still got a ways to go. You have to figure out what you want to do. She's just sitting and looking. If you can see this any better. Okay. She's just focusing, looking at the sun through the portal. And so you have landed in a better position, but now it's time to go ahead and make a decision and go for it. Something that's going to make you really happy. And this is mastery. I believe that's something that you can do. You have mastery over some skill, and I think you just need to, you know what it is. You know there's things that you're good at, but you have to figure out, how can I do this in that direction? How can I make myself happy? How can I do this and possibly make money at it, or make myself happy at it? So you have a lot of talent. You have the power. You've got the power. You have the fire spirit. You have the power, and the universe is wanting you to do it. But for some reason, you're just waiting right now. Okay. Let's get all these together. This is beyond fear. It's time for you to take a leap of faith. Figure out what you want. Get the balance in your mind and go beyond fear. I love this card. You know, here, you've got, you'll love without condition. Don't be afraid of what's coming in the future. If you want to, you dream it. You can dream love. You can dream whatever you want. So, you know, loyalty, friendship, happiness, love, kindness. Do it without fear. You really don't need to be afraid. If you dream it, it will come. So, what's that movie? Something about, I don't know, Field of Dreams or something. Can I say that? Anyway, he dreamt that, and they came. So it's time for you to dream some happiness for yourself. Get your balance back. Be happy about something. Little otters, comedians, anything, funny things. Grateful to what you do have, and then begin to dream. And dream big. Never dream small. That's my suggestion. Okay. Last card for the, oops, sorry. And this is, you can't make this stuff up, people. Brilliant beliefs. Luminous life force, personal power. And this is in the power section. This is in the same line of cards that said power, fire, you know, fire guardian, the universe. You've landed where you can see the daylight, but you've got to get up and move. Brilliant beliefs. So a life force is so powerful, and you have that power within you. It's just a matter of getting out of your mindset and get the balance back that you can have, and that you will give you power. if you're on the fence, you don't know which way to go, you're never going to get power. But you have the power. It's telling you you do. Last deck, people. So, this is, can you see it? Duality. Many meanings, misunderstanding. So, there again, you've got power, mastery. But there's something you're really, really good at. And it may be more than one thing. But you've had to fight and protect a lot of things. I think you've had to defend yourself on a lot of this. But there's things that have so many different meanings. Figure out what you want. Get out of your head over here where you were. Yeah, get out of your head because things do have several different meanings. Anything we do, there's a reality to it. There's a soul, spiritual meaning to it. There's so many different meanings and things. I started studying some Egyptian hieroglyphs, and they say there's 72 meanings for each glyph. I don't know, but there's a lot. But you need to figure out what you really want to do and figure out your soul purpose, possibly, and your outer reality. What do you want to do? They should coincide. There's the balance. That's true balance. Okay. Let's see what we have on this one. This one is Divine Feminine. It's magnetic, receptive power. But how many cards have you got with power? You are one powerful puppy. You're not the only one I've said this to, but boy, you've got some power packing behind you. Divine Feminine. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're just a female, but what it means is Divine Feminine is very nurturing, very caring, very kind, very magnetic. People want to be around someone like that, that's caring and loving, and they're just attracted to that person. But this is telling you that you have some of the divine, those qualities within you. It's absolutely fabulous. No fear, though. Just go for it, and then I think everything will be drawn to you. All right, people, there are, how many cards, how many decks did we use? We used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 decks, and they all coincided. And I love doing readings like this because when I get a reading like, when I use several different decks, to me it's just confirmation of everything the cards are saying. I just absolutely love this reading, but you got to get out of your head, and then you've got the power to do it. Just do it. You've got a magnetic power that's, things will just come to you. That's what, if someone's pregnant, they're creating, and then they create a little being, but it doesn't have to be a little being. It can be whatever you want, and that's what it's telling you, whether you're male or female. This is what you have the power to do. It's really an amazing reading. There's a lot of power here, but when you get this many cards telling you you're out of balance, you have to bring yourself back in balance to get what you want, to be who you want. And the universe is right there with you. I think it's a lovely reading. I love y'all. I'm so happy for y'all. If you like this or if it helped you, please like, subscribe, and I will see you later.